Good afternoon. Before I start, I hope you are all having a very good day despite the pandemic that is all over the world. Together we will head out of this. Well, no, I introduced myself. My name is Rigoberto Armendaris Contreras. I am from Chihuahua, Mexico. I really like to go out with my travel friends and spend time with my family. This afternoon, we are going to talk and compare two states of the Mexican Republic, such as Chihuahua and Sinaloa. Personally, I have lived in the two states, but currently I live in Chihuahua. Therefore, we will talk about the typical foods of each state, different cultures, and places which are emblematic of each area. Chihuahua. We will start by talking about my state. Chihuahua, the state where I was born. Chihuahua is one of the 32 federal entities of Mexico and is divided into 67 municipalities. Its capital has the same name, Chihuahua, and Ciudad Juarez is its most populated city. Two of the most emblematic places in the state are Samalayuca and Paquimé. In Samalayuca, they were the first evidence of culture in the state, where arrowheads with peculiar characteristics were found that allowed them to be dated to the Paleo-Indian period, approximately between 1000 before Christ. Paquimé was a pre-Hispanic settlement that influenced the northwest of the western Sierra Madre. Researchers estimate that it probably had 3,050 inhabitants, but they do not know their linguistic and ethnic affiliation. The site is famous for its adobe constructions and its T-shaped doors, and its buildings have traits of the American Oasis culture and demonstrate the prowess of the pre-Hispanic architects of the region. Speaking of traditional food in Chihuahua, due to the difficult conditions of the geography, in a soil not very conducive to agriculture, European colonizers, missionaries, and indigenous people learned to develop techniques to preserve food such as los chacales, who is dried corn, chile past, dried fruit, dried meat, and most importantly for what I believe that Chihuahua is distinct by ranchero cheese. Now, speaking of our culture, we like to go downtown on Sundays for a walk or for an ice cream, as well as to different squares in the city or emblematic parks of the same. Every year, a fair comes to the city called Santa Rita, where they put many mechanical games, manual games, restaurants, and palenques to go to listen to the musicians who are in fashion or simple to go have a very good time with the family. Speaking of musical genres, I suppose it is traditional throughout Mexico, but it is more characteristic of the north of the country. We like the band, the norteños, the mariachis, the trios and duets. Sinaloa. Without taking any credit for Chihuahua, Sinaloa is also one of my favorite states, but there are many things in which they are different from the largest state, but also many others which are the same. We begin by talking about the history of Sinaloa, as Chihuahua is one of the 32 states that exist in Mexico. Its capital and it is most populated city is Culiacan Rosales. It is the most important agricultural state in the federation, which has earned it the nickname of the Granary of Mexico. Additionally, it has the second largest fishing fleet in the country. It is also known for La Ulama, regional version of the pre-Hispanic ball game. Sinaloa is divided in the 18 municipalities, and one of its most emblematic places is Mazatlan because it is attached to the coast. Speaking of traditional food from Sinaloa, obviously as it is attached to the sea, we start talking about fish and shellfish, that of all those that exist in my point of view. The favorite of Sinaloa is aguachile, but there is a great extension of sea dishes, such as a shrimp to taste, bread, diabla, fiesta, etc. We also have more traditional Mexican dishes such as a chilorio, that is made from treat pork that is seasoned with various chilies and some spices. In my opinion, they are the best seafood in all of Mexico, especially those from Culiacan that occur on the Altata coast. Now we head into the subject of Sinaloan culture. They are very party, and whatever they celebrate, they do not care about the day. They love to listen to live music, and they put whole bands inside the kitchen just to be listening to the instruments play. They are very good people. One of the most important dates of the Sinaloans is when the Agricultural Expo is put on, which is the agricultural exhibition in the open field. There are several shows where horses dance and teach a lot of a cattle. In my opinion, the two states are the best in Mexico. They have many things in common, but they also have many differences. I would recommend both in the same way because simply our mother nature gave us an incredible things Sierra by the part of Chihuahua and the sea by the part of Sinaloa. But most important, the good people that exist and live in those states. For my, for my part, it was all. I hope and he has given me to explain success.